tall boy. The mom said she just backed into her garage.
Did you guys, you ordered the things for them?
Yeah, the pennies.
Oh, you got them?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, so
Those
we
are
got
awesome.
6 of them, and then we'll take them back and we'll just wash them, and then we have back, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I think this will work pretty well.
Can you see the word?
Let's see. Because his back has been tweaked, so it's been riding really well, and then I think because they've been such back-to-back games, so I was like, this, there's more big games for that.
COVID?
No, I don't.
No, I have cancer, that's why. I'm going through chemo, that's why.
I know you.
Yeah. I just got this brand new funky cane. Huh?
See you guys later.
It's shitty over there, but that's the camera there.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Not like over there. Don't mind sitting sun.
Can I sit here, or will your... It's okay if I sit here? It's okay if I sit here?
One more penny.
Okay.
She said, yeah, she's talking to her girl. I'm walking over. I'm like, oh, is that what she had here today? Oh, good chair.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's FCAC soccer game between the Warriors of Wilton High School and the Wreckers of Staples High. Introducing the starting 11 for Wilton. Number 1, Tristan Albright. Number 4, Hans Green. Number 5, number 6, Arlo Wimsatt. Number 7, Gavin Levenhurst. Number 9, Liam Joy. Number 10, Giacomo DiPaola. Number 12, Philip Jeske.
Expecting more as the game gets going.
Stepkowski. Number 20, Eamon Zadurian.
Fans slowly starting to arrive here.
Zachary Drew. And number
Seeing some Staples players.
Andrew Eckert. The Warriors are coached by Edwin Carvajal.
Staples in a huddle right now. I imagine they're getting some team talks, some hyping ups. I think it's strong when a team has a huddle without the coaches and just purely the players talking to players. I think that's
absolutely.
As a player, that's what I always listen to my teammates more than I listen to the coaches. So
here we go. Starting 11 for Staples now.
Number 3, Adriano Carpi. Number 4, Dylan Shackelford. Number 5, Spencer Growling.
All right, and we are live on YouTube as well. So whether you're watching us on YouTube or listening to the radio, welcome back. We appreciate your support.
As always.
As always. And we're looking forward to a good game. Looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. So yeah. National anthem will be coming up momentarily.
The Wreckers are coached by Liam Whittam. We ask you to please rise and face the flag for our national anthem.
All right, that is the end of the national anthem, and we'll be getting started momentarily. Records taking the far side from their bench for the first half. Possibly strategic decision. You know, this sunny day, hot day, so maybe they're looking to, not looking to the sun in the second half.
Looks like Captain Gabe Hellman there, carrying some water.
He's coming over the sideline. Oh, he's dropping
that on the sideline.
Oh, maybe for a mid-game drink. Cheeky lad. So it looks like we will have Grayson Downs starting, as well as Michael Brennan.
Michael Brennan taking the field.
Michael Brennan making his first varsity start of the year. It's a big game for Michael Brennan. He did describe this as his championship game. It's only right for him to be our player spotlight of the game so far. So look out for Michael Brennan. He loves a little cheeky flick.
He does indeed.
So watch out to get some oohs and ahs when he's on the ball.
He'll most likely be playing in that attacking midfield role.
It's a very, very diverse midfield there with. I assume Drew's in there. Actually, I think I see Ford. I can't see right now, but whatever it is, Grayson, Michael, and either Ford or Drew. Looks like Ford. Very interesting midfield. They're all gonna have to drop back a little bit because naturally they are more so 10s than 6s, but
yeah, for sure.
It's very much creative. So I'm excited to see what they can create from that role.
Who's the blue team?
Wilton. Yeah. Staples, the opening kickoff about to start.
Noah Rossoni will kick the ball off momentarily.
And it is Ford Epstein in that middle, so a midfield of Michael, Grayson, and Ford. Otherwise, pretty natural starting lineup. Hellman, Carpy, Gerling, and Shaq in the back. Duque, Rossoni, and Whitaker up front.
Noah Rossoni gets us underway. Back to Ford Epstein. Plays it forward quickly. And Tristan Albright is there to claim.
You've seen that from Staples, kicking it up early. See some from the professional teams, just
PSG
giving the ball up early in order to get your press started early.
Dylan Shackelford looks to settle. Now Wilton play a ball forward.
Headed out by
Adriano
Carpy.
Spencer on the ball here. Spencer just so comfortable on the ball, even as a center back.
Him and Carpy are both interesting because they're not naturally center backs. They both play other positions. Spencer used to be playing striker, Carpy midfield, so they're very, very comfortable on the ball, even in those pressure areas.
A very nice thing to have, especially for a possession-based team.
For sure.
Now played forward to Grayson Downs. Who will get there? Lovely play from Grayson. Here he is. Goes for the long ball through to Mikey Brennan. Oh!
Goes down under pressure from the keeper, but looks like nothing there. Just a 50-50 ball.
No appeals from the player. That usually will tell you the full story.
It's an interesting start, though. Keeper looked a little bit hesitant to come out. That's going to be something to note for Staples. Maybe those long balls are the play.
It was a great play by Grayson Downs there. Very dynamic. Quick turn and lovely ball through. And it was almost a glorious chance for Staples there.
It's going to be a deep throw in for Staples. No Rossoni trying to feed in Gabriel Duque. You know, some good pressure early from Staples, you know, keeping the ball in the Wilton half.
Looks like Gabriel Hellman will take the throw in. Known for his long throws, and indeed it is a long throw. Duque heads on.
Easy claim by the keeper. Good idea from Duque to try to head it on, but unfortunately too straight to the keeper.
Albright goes long again.
There's a big one.
Again, good defending from Carpi. Good strength from Downs there in the midfield, and now Ford Epstein looks to find Josh Whitaker out wide.
Eamon's Dorian
Here's
whiffs.
Whitaker.
Looks like it'll be Staples throwing. Eamon's a good kid, you know, played rush day for the inter days, you know, but
A lot of players on this Wilton team the Wreckers will be familiar with.
you know, it's gonna be a tough matchup for Eamon there. Josh Whitaker's, you know, very shifty winger. Likes to get a step over, you know. So it's gonna be a tough matchup for Eamon. But at the same time, Eamon's very quality. It's gonna be tough for Josh too.
Shaq now with the long throw. It falls back out to Josh Whitaker here. On the ball, Whitaker inside. Forced backwards. Spencer Gerling, man on. Carpi now.
Staples is happy to keep possession here.
Ball makes it out wide to Dylan Shackelford, who looks for Whitaker outside right. Whitaker looks to put one in. Unfortunately, it is behind the goal line for a goal kick for the Warriors.
Just a little too far from Shaq there. Ball's running away from Whitaker, but you know, it's good play. Gonna try to keep the pressure on here in the Wilton half.
This time, Albright goes short.
Ball goes over Ford Epstein's head, but he's able to regain possession. Long ball from Carpi. Over here to Josh.
Whitaker hit him on the head there.
Couldn't tell if that was
He
on
still
purpose.
fights for it, Whitaker.
That's a good fight from Josh.
Oh, what a fight from Josh Whitaker, who looks for no Rossoni in the box. Rossoni! Oh,
Oh, a little touch from Michael there, but not enough to beat the keeper. You know, it's good play from Josh there to get the ball in deep in the opponent's box, but not enough there.
Albright once again with the ball at his hands.
Wilton going to try to play from the back here. Then we'll play the long ball up.
Epstein looks to put the pressure on. Here's Ford Epstein, one back by Grayson Downs. Epstein went for the Trivella there.
It's a good tackle by Arlo Wimsett.
Number 6 for Wilton now on the ball. Looks to play it forward.
Good win by Dylan Shackelford. Staples throwing. You know, Staples have been on the backs of Wilton for every time they try to play it in. You know, nothing easy. Once they get past midfield, it's right on their back every time, which is good pressure.
Good step from Adriana Carpi there.
Looks to bring it forward. Tries to play in Josh Whitaker.
Whitaker
And
trying to use his
He will get
base.
there.
He gets there. Attempts to go the long way around Eamon Dorian there, but
He will win a corner. And we've seen how dangerous corners can be both for and against Staples. You know, Spencer Gerling will get forward here, and it will be a good chance for Staples. You know, put the pressure on the keeper, see if he wants to come out, see if he wants to claim, or if he'd rather stay in his box.
good opportunity for the big guys to get in the box now.
Spencer loves these. Spencer Edwards, St. James Gerling loves these.
Gabriel Hellman with the in-swinger with the left foot it will be. Hellman whips it in, near post. Chance for Ford Epstein, who actually scored a diving header last match day against Greenwich. Lovely header.
Tough one there, a little deep from Ford, but you know it's good. It's good pressure. There's definitely some nervousness from Wilton in there in their own box.
Looks like Wilton will go long again, as Stapkowski launches it forward, but Epstein wins brilliantly.
Will be a Wilton throw-in. Eamon Dorian on the throw.
Good defending from Shackelford there. You know, the whole Staples back line is just so strong.
They've been very steady. You know, they've given up a handful of goals, but you know that's what happens when at the high school level with very competitive teams. But you know, they've been steady for the vast majority of games.
Epstein battling it out in a deep midfield. Looks to play it forward. unable to find Rossoni, who was making a run in behind there. Epstein goes for the slide tackle. Epstein's been on the ball a lot in this first half so far.
He loves getting into those challenges. That's what he lives for.
Ford loves a tackle, I'll say that much.
He loves it. Big throw in from Wilton into Staples' box. Handled by Carpy for now.
Now
Shackelford will kick it out.
Plays forward to Whitaker. Good first touch from Whitaker as he just looks to settle it down. Goes forward.
It's a good ball for Noah Rossoni to run onto. Stepkowski will shield.
Oh, Rossoni keeps going. Noah Rossoni, big chance here. Oh, the shot was a bit tame.
Good save from the Wilton keeper. Tried to go near post, but couldn't get the power he wanted. You know, it's good pressure again from Staples. You know, nothing easy for Wilton on their backs, able to regain possession deep in their half.
Albright has been very solid so far. A lot of claims early on.
Yeah.
Spencer slightly misjudged, but Carpy's there to cover. Duque now. Chance to make something happen. Good turn from Duque. Mikey leaves it. Hellman looks to find Duque again.
Looks like we'll go off Wilton. It'll be a Staples throw. Hellman able
Another
to get
chance for Hellman.
Hellman's able to get up there. Loves a little overlap down the wing. See if he can get something from this throw in here.
I've heard through the pipeline Hellman actually doesn't handwrite in school.
Oh, really?
Due to saving his arm strength for these long throw-ins, so I'm expecting
that's
something.
Only reasonable. Who would write in school when you can save for the throw-in? Big throw-in from Hellman. Grayson with the header goes straight to Tristan, unfortunately.
Again, another claim from the Wilton keeper who will probably look to go long here.
He's going to have a busy day if they keep playing like this. He's going to have to stay on his A game because Staples will be testing him.
Another win from Shaq there. Lovely turn from Grayson Downs. And the roulette spin. And a brilliant pass to find Duque here out on the left wing. Gabriel Duque, down the line, left-footed cross. Ooh.
It's a great block from Stepkowski there. It looked like a dangerous ball. Josh, Grayson, and Michael all waiting on it, but we'll go out for a Staples corner. Another opportunity, though. It looks like Spencer will stay back here, maybe let Carpy go forward for this one.
Yes, it does look like Carpy is venturing forward. That was a great play from Grayson Downs in the midfield there. That turn was absolutely sublime.
Looks like it will be Michael Brennan on this corner with the in-swinger, the right foot. Maybe looking for Shaq, maybe looking for Carpy here.
Not like he's going to be in the box to score a header.
All right.
Good ball, though, from Michael Brennan. And there was a chance there. It looked like Epstein and Downs just miscommunicated there and both went for the same ball. But that was a lovely in-swinging cross from Michael Brennan.
It's a dangerous area for sure. They're going to try to capitalize on those more. But keep the pressure up here. Wilton will have a goal kick.
I have to say, the Wilton goalkeeper, Tristan Albright, probably has had the most touches in this first half.
It's very possible. You know, only a junior, but, you know, has seemed like a seasoned vet thus far.
Good win from Gabriel Hellman and a good turn from Michael Brennan. Here he is, goes with the outside of the foot pass. Good defending from Wilton, number 4.
Hellman with his patented long throw-in coming up. Over Noah Rossoni's head. Looks like it will go out for a goal kick.
Yeah,
a little miscommunication there. It's lively from the records though so far. You know, it seemed like the ball has been in Wilton's half for about 95% of the game. You know, so it's what they wanted so far. Just need to get that early goal.
Absolutely, I feel like the creativity has been good, though there hasn't been there's been few clear-cut chances for the Wreckers here, but so far so good for sure.
Gonna try to get Josh and Duque on the ball here, as Josh is on the ball.
Lovely turn from Whitaker. Whitaker up against Eamon Zadorian. He goes wide. Whitaker again leaves Zadorian. Chance here.
Oh, it falls right into the middle, but unfortunately no record there to claim.
And Hellman smartly leaves it. Quick throw in for Duque here. Looking to cut inside, Gabriel Duque. Lovely pass out to Grayson Downs. Downs, chance to shoot. Ooh.
You love the shot taken out from there, about 5 yards outside the box. You know, it's a shot that you want him to hit. Just unfortunately couldn't get the accuracy he wanted. But, you know, again, it's good, you know, starting from the wings, getting into the middle. It's what Staples are trying to do, and they're executing it beautifully thus far.
Extremely smart from Gabriel Hellman there, as he's going for the long throws, but he switched it up and took a very quick throw. I think it caught the Wilton defense off guard.
For sure. I mean, when, you know, Hellman's going for a throw and you're expecting that one, you know, as we all know his great arm power.
The whole FCAC knows.
It's no secret anymore.
Epstein now again on the ball. Finds Michael Brennan, who's been lively. Oh,
looks like Duque gets the ball there.
Hard challenge into the back of Gabriel
Hans
Duque.
Green, you know, he's very late there with the slide tackle. In my opinion, lucky to avoid the yellow card, but you know it's early. Maybe the next one, he's definitely gonna have to stay on his best behavior. You know.
Good to see Gabriel Duque get right back up after that one.
Yeah.
I mean, he can take a tackle.
You know, he let out a little hey, but you know, maybe just performance, just for the referee. But it's gonna be Ford Epstein on this ball. You know, deep one, but trying to see if he can get into the box, make it a little awkward for the Wilton defense.
Epstein goes long. Duque hit off his shoulder there. Mikey Brennan flicks it on to Gabe Hellman, who looks to go on the outside. Unfortunate.
You know, Hellman loves going out wide. Sometimes it becomes a little too predictable. Liam Joy able to predict it there and win the Wilton Warriors are throwing here.
As the Warriors go along with their throw, but Carpi deals with it very nonchalantly there.
Very composed.
Lovely
Duque
feed from Gabriel Duque, and now Renaud Rossoni back to Duque. Gabriel Duque again on the left-hand side. Cuts inside. Looks to whip it in. It's a good block from Wilton, but Epstein wins.
It's a good flick from Michael to find Duque out in the wing.
Again, good defending from Wilton. You know, they really haven't given the Wreckers many clear-cut chances, so.
It hasn't been easy, but the Wreckers are continue to fight and are trying to get that ball into the middle.
Duque wins it. Oh, there's an opportunity for someone to strike there. Oh,
scuffs the clearance.
Downs, but the referee has called for a high boot there.
Yeah, Downs trying to get the foot in there, but it was a little late to the ball. You know, again, good pressure from the Wreckers. You know, just gotta be ready for that little scuffed clearance there.
Been a few opportunities where the ball's just dropped there for someone to step onto it, but no one's been able to do so for the Wreckers, unfortunately. Now Downs again in that pocket of space in an attacking midfield role. Looks to cut onto his left foot. Downs again. Out wide to Duque, a familiar position for him, but unfortunate.
It's all good. You know, that little area in the box there where the ball keeps falling, that's where I want Michael Brennan. That's where I want him, you know, to be a little, you know, he's playing in midfield, but you just be in those areas, you know, be ready for that ball to fall right there.
You'd think that's where Brendan Allen would normally be.
For sure. That's Brendan Allen's most comfortable position, but, you know, unfortunately not available today for the Wreckers. We'll have to do with Michael and Grayson, which are very good backups to have.
Warriors look to go long from their throw again.
It's headed out by Ford. He's been everywhere so far. He's tracking back right now.
Again, he wins it.
Definitely has to track back with a more attacking midfield with Grayson and Michael Brennan.
For sure, he's the deep lying playmaker in that midfield. You know, his responsibility is winning that ball back, which he's been doing brilliantly so far.
Duque on the wing looks to take on, goes out wide.
Okay, passes man. Another claim for Albright.
Claim. It's good talk from him. You know, he seems pretty confident up there in his own box. He's made it his.
DePaula looking to get on the ball. Finally, Wilton have built some possession here. Oh, Epstein again.
That's a great slap
Crunched
tackle.
him. Downs looking forward fast. Whitaker's upset with that
Seems
attempt.
like a little miscommunication. I couldn't tell if he was going for Rossoni or Whitaker there, but, you know, they need to keep getting the ball out wide to Whitaker and Duque. Try to let him cut in or go out wide.
Epstein's been brilliant so far, winning
Wins
the
it
ball
again.
back. Rossoni has some space. No, Rossoni finds Gabriel Duque out wide in the left wing. He's just inside the box. Gabriel Duque cuts inside. Chance for a shot.
Oh,
Just wide from Gabriel Duque. That's better from the Wreckers, though. Brilliant from No Rossoni and Ford Epstein, who's hasn't put a foot wrong this half.
you know, there's a little frustration seeping in for the Wreckers. You know, when you put this much pressure and you're unable to come up with a goal, it's definitely be frustrating, but have to keep the pressure up here, cannot lose their head.
Yes, definitely have to stay calm here, and the opportunity will definitely come. DePaula shields it out for a Wilton throw.
Michael loves to get that little shove, you know. A little shove in the back, nothing too bad here. It's going to be a Wilton throw-in.
Yet another Wilton throw here. Long again. Who'd have guessed it? Mikey Brennan looks to get something on that.
Wilson's going to kick it up relatively aimlessly. Staples will gain possession. Back to keeper Jack Demore.
First touch of the game for him.
You know, it seems so far like he's going to have a pretty relaxed game to start at least. You know, as it happens in many Staples games.
Whitaker takes a throw quickly, looking to find Rossoni, but Stapkowski hits it into. Oh, looks like it's hit a member on the sideline there.
Yeah, Stap is very Briggs at times. You know, loves to just get it out and doesn't always look out for the sideline.
Whitaker receiving back to goal. Tried the turn, but unable to complete it.
The Dorian does well there,
Stapkowski again. Stapkowski loves a ball into Rosette, I'll tell you that. Carpi now back to goal. Calmly finds Jack Demore.
Unfortunate from Spencer Gerlin. Tried to chip it in through Shaq and went all the way through out on the sideline.
Early substitution for Wilton here, as Andrew Eckert will be coming off.
And Samrath Damoon will be coming on for the Wilton Warriors.
DePaula looking to receive back to goal. Again, Epstein wins it back.
Tries the left-footed ball to Duque. Goes a little wide. We'll still get there.
Duque able to keep it in. Now looking to use his pace. Gabriel Duque. Brilliant play from him there to rescue it, and he's still going. Duque.
Ooh.
Looks for the pass to Grayson Downs. Oh, unable to find a shot, but he still has the ball. Downs. Good defending from the substitute from Wilton, to be fair. Epstein again recovering a loose ball. Something he's done countless times this half. Mikey Brennan back to goal. Good physicality from Michael there. And he wins the free kick for the Wreckers.
Yeah, it's good for Michael, you know, using his body, putting his body in between the man and the ball. It's going to be a good opportunity for the Wreckers. It'll be interesting to see who they put on this. Possibly Ford, maybe Carpi. Gonna try to get a, you know, ball in maybe around the 6-yard box. You know, just make it awkward for the keeper, even though he's been good. You know, they don't like it when everyone's converging on him, so try to make it awkward. It's going to be Carpi on the free kick here.
Center back Adriana Carpi lofts it in.
Good ball.
Ooh, good ball. Duque rises highest, but
looks like it was going through the Shaq there, but miscommunication a little bit will be keeper ball.
And long again from Wilton.
And again a header from Ford Epstein, as Duque will claim.
Ooh, good through ball there from Duque to find Norrisoni, but he's forced wide, and Wilton recover the ball.
Oh, given away
good
from
win
Liam Joy.
there. Downs. Norrisoni chance to shoot.
Oh, it's a
what
beautiful
a goal.
finish. Off the post and in from Noah Rossoni.
Noah Rossoni, the Brazilian, kissed the inside of the post, but it found the other side netting.
It's great
1-0
composure
Wreckers.
there. You know, Liam Joy, unfortunately, giving the ball away to Gabriel Hellman. Grayson able to give it to Noah, and Noah made no mistake. Off the inside post and in. It's a great finish. That's 1-0 Wreckers.
Wilton will now be probably forced to come out of their shell a little bit more, out of the Diego Simeone Atletico Madrid ball.
They will have to build from the back, as their long balls have not worked thus far. But Staples will try to continue the pressure, try to build on this lead.
Hopefully that can open some more space for Staples in behind.
Exactly.
Epstein now tripped up. That should be a foul.
Advantage played. Epstein has been on the ball a lot, been defending a lot. He's been the workhorse for Staples thus far. The Rodri of Man City, might I say. Doing it all for Wreckers so far.
Stapkowski finds DePaula. Wilton finally building some possession.
Having a tough time getting past that first line of the Staples defense. You know, the ball will go out for a Staples throw in around midfield. Hellman taking his time here. You know, there's a little bit less urgency from Staples, which, you know, at the same time, you want to keep the energy up. You want to keep the pressure on. So you hope you keep the same energy.
It does look like Staples are readying some substitutes now. We'll let you know who will be coming on momentarily.
Looks like it's Drew Hill, you know.
Great turn from Duque there, but he's unable to get the ball again. Looks like it went out of play there, but we play on. DePaula finally has some space in the pocket of midfield, but Epstein's on him quickly.
Misses the slide tackle, but Shaq is there to recover.
Whitaker now in some space. Brilliant pass out to Dylan Shackford. Can he get a ball in the box? He tries to. It looks like it'll be a corner.
It's going to be a corner for Staples as Drew Hill looks to be subbing on, as well as Nico Reyna.
Two midfielders.
Michael Brennan looks to be coming off.
You know, I think Michael Brennan had a very solid first half. He was lively.
He definitely gave what you looked for in that attacking mid. Grayson comes off. It's going to be a little different look here with Drew here. Maybe allows Ford Epstein to get forward a little bit. But, you know, it's definitely interesting to see the midfield, how it changes without Brennan Allen and Lucas Alarcon.
I would say definitely more structured midfield now. The more defensive players coming in, as Michael Brennan and Grayson Downs are more attacking. But Nico Reyna and Drew Hill will definitely sit. He'll sit for you.
We'll give Nico some freedom to get forward as he goes short.
Corner. Nico with his quick first touches. This great ball to Duque. Now Spencer.
Ball fell to Spencer and unfortunately could not get over the ball. Will hit the back net.
Unfortunate there from Gerling. Just couldn't keep his head down.
It's good early play from Nico Reyna. You know, I think he's in Spencer's FPL team. So, you know, it's good play that he's getting the minutes that he needs.
As the Warriors put loads of pressure on right there as Duque looks to turn. Hard challenge again on Gabriel Duque, but he still goes. Warriors do recover the ball.
Will be Wrecker's throwing. You know, referee looked like he had a good view there. Did not want to give the foul, even though it seemed as though the defender went through Duque's back.
Hellman again on the throw. Epstein. Shoulder pass back to Hellman. Again, looking for Gabriel Duque. Lovely flick to Noah Rossoni on the ball. Slightly forced wide. Looks for Duque and finds him. Gabriel Duque entering the box. Goes for goal, it looked like. But it looked like he was caught in between minds between a cross and a shot there.
Looks like he was looking to curl one, but, you know, it's a tough angle there. Could not exactly get his feet set as he wanted. But, you know, it's good play from him, Hellman, and Rossoni. A little triangle there. Rossoni seems to be drifting on the left a little bit. Getting some link-up play with Duque. It's been lively. It's been good.
When the Wreckers have found Gabriel Duque out here on the left-hand side, they've been successful.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see a little bit more of Josh, you know. As much as I love Duque on the ball, Josh gives a little bit something different. But, you know, seems like he's going to be going over the sideline, maybe getting a drink of water real quick.
Stoppage in play here momentarily.
Someone down. I'm not sure I see the reasons for the stoppage. But Nico Reyna is tying his shoe. So it'll be interesting to see how the Wreckers play their lineups today. You know, Michael Brennan starting was definitely a change, but, you know, we'll in the hot weather especially, we'll see. I'm sure it's a lot of subs as players get heat fatigue.
It's a hot one out there today. Epstein again recovering. Nico Reyna looks for Duque wide. Duque keeps it in. Slows it down.
His man.
Simple pass back to Hellman. Good. Recycling. Again to Duque. They're really looking for him this half, the Wreckers. Why not? Into Rossoni. Chance for the shot.
It's a tough one from Rossoni. You know, the first touch led him away from goal and on the volley and could not get the hold that he wanted to. But, you know, Duque has been on the ball a lot, been able to get those balls into the box. And, you know, it's dangerous every time. The Wilton's been lucky to only concede one thus far. Looks like there's been a little switch with the wingers. Liam Joy will be on the left wing now as opposed to the right wing. A different strategy going against Shaq is going to be a tough one for him for sure.
Long ball again from Wilton here. Absolute domination from the Wreckers so far as they recover it once again through Duque, who finds Epstein in a bit of space here. Out wide back to Duque. Looks to whip it in.
Oh,
Whitaker was arriving, but now Shaq is there. Chance for a strike, but the bounce of the ball was not fortunate. Reyna, lovely feint there, but couldn't find the strike. That was another small chance for the Wreckers.
Yeah, you know, it was definitely a good ball from Duque. Looked like it was going to dip over Stepkowski, but, you know, got his head to it. Got a good interception there.
Again, long from
Big
Wilton.
punt. There's Ford Epstein again. Oh, we'll get penalized
unfortunate there for that. I mean,
was catching up on the play. Could have gone through the back, but, you know, it's definitely good effort for Ford. Could have been a little counterattack there. Will be a free kick in their own half for the Wilton Warriors.
Wilton constantly looking to go long. I mean, Simeone got sent off yesterday. I mean, I wonder if he took a little vacation and came to Westport,
yeah,
or Wilton rather.
You never know. I mean, it's tough to play against the pressure of the Wreckers.
Whitaker there controlling with his chest. Looks to battle and win it back.
Oh, that's a questionable one there. You know, looked like they were both pulling each other's shirts, and then Wims it. You know, lost his balance a little bit, but they will earn the free kick in a dangerous area for Wilton. Definitely one of their first chances to maybe put in the box. You know, they got some bigger players there. Maybe first test for Jack Demore. You know, has been having a pretty relaxed day behind there. Maybe getting hot, but you know, not much shade on this Wakeman field.
This may be the first opportunity for the Warriors to get a shot on goal.
It's going to be Sapkowski on this. Interesting to see if he takes it on his right or left. He is, oh, looks like they're switching to Zadorian, the left footer. Maybe in swinger on the back post. Two-man wall, Duque and Reyna.
Zadorian goes for goal.
It'll be
Simple claim for
straight to
Demore
Jack
there.
Demore.
Now Reyna finds Rossoni. Touch let him down there, but again, good quick counter from the Wreckers there.
Duque looked to be making the deep run there. Couldn't be found, unfortunately. He's dripping in sweat. He's been running around all game. He's earned his minutes. He's earned his sweat.
Definitely one of the players of the halves.
Oh, looks like it hits the back of DePaula there. Will be a Staples throw-in.
You know, the ball stayed on this near side here for most of the game, I have to say.
You know, it has been. You know, Josh seemed like he's getting a little lonely over there, but, you know, we know we'll see him. He always seems to find a way into each game.
That may be via the penalty spot in some games, but
you know, some people call
he's
him
always there.
Some people call him a pen merchant, you know. He's making them all. You can't really get too mad at him.
Yeah, absolutely. Duque now driving. Finds Epstein. Ooh, unfortunate there. That was another counter from the Wreckers. They're extremely quick on the counter. As Wilton look to regain, find some calm in the game, but
there's the long ball. You're waiting for it.
You know, every time Wilton gets the ball, you're just waiting for that long ball.
As Spencer hoofs it up the field.
Good win from
looks like a
Rossoni.
shoulder in the back from Stepkowski, but no call there. Oh, misjudged header by Ford. Wins the ball back, though, as he does. We'll go back to keeper Jack Demore.
Demore on the ball. Looks to find Rossoni. It's just over his head.
It's awkward from the Warriors' defense, though. Ball's bouncing.
Shackelford applies the pressure, and wow, that's all Shackelford there, winning the ball back. And now Whitaker drives into space. Whitaker's into the box. Josh Whitaker cuts back inside. Ooh, just passed outside the post. Not sure if that was a shot or a cross, but it just whistled past the post there. And now we have a substitution for the Wreckers.
Looks like it'll be Adrian Rodriguez, looks like Ford's going to be coming off. So maybe no Rossoni dropping into that 10 role. Nico and Drew going to be playing the 8 and the 6. It'll be an interesting new look for Noah. You know, definitely likes to get in those attacking positions. Adrian will be able to keep up that pressure. You know, they call him La Pulga. You know, the flea is the direct translation. But you know, he's very annoying for the defenders. He's gonna definitely cause some mistakes.
We know Adrian and Rossoni both have goals in them, and that's an attacking change for the Wreckers there. I thought Epstein was absolutely brilliant, though.
Yeah, we will definitely see him again later in the game.
Rodriguez first touches. Hellman again looking to go the outside route, unfortunately. But the Wreckers have won it back. Rossoni, space and time. Rodriguez back to goal. Finds Rain a chance for a shot. Plays it out wide to Josh Whitaker now with a chance to take on his Eamon Zadorian. Whitaker goes down the line. Can he keep it in? Into the side netting, but the ball across the line anyways.
Just a little too far from Whitaker there. You know, it's good play, though. Try to go just outside Eamon Zadorian. You know, had players in the box there. It's lively. It's definitely good play from Noah Rossoni there.
Good play from the Wreckers, and they've won it back once again. Whitaker now on the ball, cuts inside again, goes with the outside of the boot, and he's won it back. Some would say that's a bit of a jammy play there from Josh.
Back to Spencer Gerling. Oh, cheeky turn.
Plays it forward, Whitaker once again. Oh, lovely turn from Josh Whitaker. Looks for Adrian Rodriguez. Still Adrian Rodriguez, back to Noah Rossoni. Rossoni off the line. Rodriguez. And again!
And it's in by Adrian Rodriguez.
For the Wreckers, just off the bench.
As G-Sock goes wild in the stands.
Lovely goal from Adrian Rodriguez. Lovely play in general from the Wreckers.
It is lovely.
But I have to say, the credit of that goal has to go down to Josh Whitaker for that turn.
That turn there was class. Got to play in Adrian, fighting for the ball. Seemed as though he might not get there, but able to cut it back. Noah had his shot cleared off the line, and then Adrian there to slot it in. True poacher, true number 9. Fox in the box.
I should have said flea in the box.
Flea. You're right. Flea in the box, as they say. I've heard that before.
Lovely finish though on the weak foot. Found the corner low and hard. Hard for keepers to get down to that. Hellman wins. Out to Duque again. Finds Drew for some of his first touches of the game.
Staples keep possession here. Looks like we got a cheeky sub, caught us off guard. It looks like Thomas Pretty came in for Spencer Gerling there. Going to push Shaq into the center back. Pretty's going to be playing out right back. Unclear if Spencer picked up a knock or he's tired or we're just getting rotation in, but will be one to monitor for sure.
Absolutely. Dylan Shackelford can play any position across that back line.
As Duque plays the ball out to Whitaker. Take his man on one-on-one. Cutting through the middle. Ooh, looked to play Adrian there, but got cut out. As Wilton looked to build from the back.
As we enter the 33rd minute of this first half.
7 minutes to go. Just enough time for Staples to add a third. Would be great to go into the half 3-0 because, as I say, 2-0 is the most dangerous score in soccer.
The Wreckers would love to get one more before halftime, which would, you'd think, put the game to bed, but in FCAC, you never know.
You know who wants one? I hear Josh Whitaker wants a goal. Possibly a pen. Possibly a pen, but, he's begging for it. Oh.
Now they look to find Rodriguez in behind. Rodriguez trying to use his pace. Good defending from Sapkowski there. We do know both those players have an immense amount of pace.
We've seen Rodriguez, outrun numerous center backs in his day, but Sapkowski just fast enough there to get the ball.
Use his body as well, getting away. Solid defending from the center back.
Yeah.
Thomas Pretty now on the throw. Finds Rossoni, who's been extremely lively in his first half.
Rossoni, able in that cam role to roam around a little bit, find the ball in the midfield a little deeper. It's definitely an interesting play. Something we'll possibly see later on in the year as we try to get Adrian Rodriguez in the game as well, especially without Brendan Allen in that cam role. Finding a new person for that cam role is definitely interesting. As we'll see a sub from the Warriors as Andrew Ecker will re-enter and Liam Joy will take a break. Yeah, not much action yet for the Warriors attack. A lot of tracking back and not been able to get the ball out wide as much as they would hope.
Oh, some ping pong here now. Whitaker settles it down. Oh, lovely scoop pass. Rossoni, chance to strike.
It's a beautiful
over the
hit.
bar.
It's just over the bar, but it's a beautiful hit from Rossoni. The ball's bouncing. You have to hit it.
You do. From that position, you just have to strike it.
As they say, have it. You can't not have it from there. So
brilliant pass from Whitaker again there. Just scooped it with the outside of his right boot. As Wilton with their long ball strategy continue to get stopped by the strong Wreckers defense and midfield.
Good win there from Thomas Pretty.
Duque receiving. Quick feed from Gabriel Duque. Looks to go the outside. Still going down the line to Gabriel Duque as he carries it forward and looks to find someone in the middle.
Ooh, handball there from Nico Reyna, unfortunate. Will be a Wilton free kick in their own half.
The appeals from the crowd were given there for the handball.
Yeah, they were given. I probably would have given it myself, hand away from his body, but, it's all good.
Just unfortunate when the ball bounces up like that.
Not much you could do. Unlike the handball we saw in the Greenwich game from Lucas, thought he was a keeper for a little bit, but,
Thought he was Luis Suarez versus Ghana 2010,
but to be fair, they missed the pen, so you can't get too mad at him.
Everything was going his way. He must have been celebrating when he saw Jack Demore get down and save that pen. Yeah, probably the happiest one at Wakeman.
As we're coming up on the halftime whistle, Wilton's going to look to get this ball in the box here from just in the Wreckers' half.
Free kicks just inside the half into the box, you know.
I mean, they have not been able to build out from the back as they would hope, so that this is their
And it
last
doesn't
resort.
even reach the 18-yard box, and Wreckers could launch a counterattack here as they find Whitaker on the right-hand side.
Whitaker a little too slow there.
To be fair, the free kick taker did recover there, and
As we'll get some subs. Oh, King Arthur will be subbing on for Gabe Duque, and looks like Owen Perry.
as
Was
he
that-
points to the heavens as he comes on.
Was that Owen Perry that was coming on?
Yes, number
for-
6, Owen Perry.
For Josh Whitaker. So some wingers change here. It's going to be a different look. You know, Arthur, the lefty, will look to get to the byline and cross it in. Owen Perry, the speedster, as we know.
Both are actually very fast.
Very quick.
Both
You know,
do run track for
They do.
Staples.
it'll be interesting to see how it works.
Duque and Whitaker were both brilliant in that first half. Duque was more lively throughout the whole half, but Whitaker, when it mattered the most, he did pop up and was involved
Perry
in the
balling.
goals.
Oh.
Oof. Perry instantly involved there and whipped one in, looking to find his opposite winger, Arthur.
Arthur Kisyamov,
Kisyamov, yes.
unable to get there before the keeper.
Duque, oh no, apologies, Hellman.
Arthur tracking back.
Ooh, good feet there.
It's
to
good
be
turn
fair.
from Jacob Albanese. Might be the longest time Wilton's held possession so far. They've been able to string a few passes, but still in their own half. It's good pressure from Staples. You know, getting a little tired. It is hot, although the shade seems to be coming up a little bit.
Oh, the
Oh.
ball has just hit Whitaker
Watch out.
as he's lying down on the bench. That had to hurt.
Looks like he'll be all right. Hopefully he'll be able to come back on.
You know, I'm hearing Josh Whitaker ACL.
Oh, maybe the Achilles.
Hopefully not.
We'll hope to see him in the second half.
I think we will.
As you know, I'm looking around here. The bleachers are relatively packed. You know, we got a lot of GSOC over there. We got some soccer players and we got some parents. So you know, it's looking good. Everyone's showing out. Hopefully, these Staples Wreckers can provide for 'em.
Rodriguez again on the ball as he looks to find Kisyamov. Probably will go to the outside. Yes, trying to use his pace, but he cuts back in onto his weak foot. And not sure what exactly happened there, but it's given.
Looks like it's gonna be a foul on Arthur.
Not sure exactly what happened. It looks like both players just fell to the ground there.
And it's a tough call for the ref there. You know, you don't really want to give a pen for that, so he gives the ball to Wilton.
For another, yep, you guessed it, long ball forward.
I'd be surprised if this one went into the box, but you know, you never know. You never know.
Just past halfway, but
Owen
Perry is there. Ooh, Perry took a tumble. Hill, good touch.
Strong from Hill to keep the ball.
Carpi looked for Kisyamov, but unable to find him.
That's well done
Good
from Reyna.
feed. Again, finding Hill in the midfield.
It's very relaxed from Staples, you know, keeping the ball with minimal pressure.
You know, we talked about it before the game that we were looking to see the Rectors come out and get that early goal, and in fact, they got 2 of them, so.
They did get 2 of them. They also had about 75 to 80% possession, which is exactly what you want from Staples. You know, that's what Man City does under the Pep system. You know, they keep the ball, they keep the pressure up. So
I would say the majority of Wilton's possession was with the keeper,
yeah.
Tristan.
As Rossoni looks to go up here, but ball given away.
As Reyna looks to turn in the midfield. Great ball out to find Perry, but
Well
just
cleared.
doesn't get there.
Well cleared by Jeschke. As Pretty's been on the ball a lot since he came on. You know, since he came on, the ball's been a lot more on the right side ever since Duque
Absolutely,
left.
yeah.
As
As Perry
looks
cuts
up.
in. On Perry, see if he can get his head up. Look to find Kisyamov. And now he looks to win it back. But Drew Hill's there. Launches it forward. Perry looks to win in there. And Wilton again go long.
You know, Staples have done well. You know, when they give the ball away, they've won it back quite quickly.
Wilton now having a chance to go forward. A rare opportunity.
Wins it with the ball. Oh, giving away
Great
to Nico
tackle
Reyna.
from Reyna
And
there.
with
And
a slide
again.
tackle. Maybe learned that one from Ford Epstein. You know, he's on the bench there right now, but always influencing the game.
And now Hill wins, finds Rodriguez on a turn. He has space.
Perry's a little behind the ball. He's tired from tracking back. And that will be the halftime whistle. Wreckers 2, Warriors 0. As we go into halftime, Wreckers have pretty much done what they've looked to do. Have gotten what they want for the most part, and it's been a good half from the Wreckers. And we will be back for the second half after the team talks from Liam Witham.
Great first half from Wreckers.
All right, we are back as the Staples lineup looks to be coming on. Looks like about what we ended with. You know, I see Emmett there. I also see Hellman, so it'll be interesting to see where Emmett plays. But I see King Arthur starting in the second half. I see Adrian Rodriguez.
We love to see that. I wonder how
see.
he did on the Myth and Bible quiz today,
Ooh.
actually, King Arthur.
You know, I actually did hear that he did not get a great grade on his first calculus test, which he was disappointed about. But, you know, King Arthur, he gets it back. You know, he's not worried about one grade. He's going to be back. I'm sure he'll get 100 in the next test, even though this next test, it's going to be a hard one. But, you know, looking again at the score sheet here, I can't remember. Has Arthur scored this year? I haven't heard about it, and I feel like I would have heard about it. So
I feel like I would have heard about it in my Myth and Bible class as well.
So Arthur looking again at the score sheet for the first time this year. It's definitely a good opportunity. You know, Wilton is gonna be having an attack, and that leaves spaces for Adrian Rodriguez to run behind. And looks like we got another player. Is that Jaden Waldman? Looks like it is Jaden Waldman. He's gonna be playing. Looks like he's gonna be playing that 10 role.
Just behind Adrian Rodriguez,
Just
probably.
behind. I'm trying to see where this defense is. Maybe looks like Emmett might be playing right back. Hellman at the left back. It's gonna be Drew, Reyna, and Waldman in the middle, with Perry, Adrian, and King Kisyamov.
As the younger kids scurry off the field.
Looks like they dropped a little something, but you know they're picking it up. They're getting out of here.
Thank you once again to our listeners tuning in, and if you're wondering where the usual Jackson and Ludo are, well, apparently, they're out injured.
Whoa. You know, that seems convenient. The new FIFA has just come out, EAFC, so, you know, check your couch. Ludo and Jackson might be on it playing FIFA. But nevertheless,
we'll leave that up to our listeners to make that decision, whether it's an injury.
Feel free to look into that, but, you know, we're going to focus on our game here. 2-0 Staples records, but, you know, all to play for here in the second half.
As Wilton gets us underway here.
Waiting for it. There's the long ball. Drew gets there first.
Now Reyna.
Ooh.
Good feet once again from the central midfielder. And he gets it back. Again, once out wide to Kisyamov, who took a fall there.
Sapkowski loves a slide tackle. Looked to be clean there on Arthur.
Absolutely Brexit player, Sapkowski.
He loves it.
Loves the tackle, loves the long ball.
You know, I have seen him get a red card, so, you know, you got to keep that in mind. See if he will stay on the game, but, you know, hoping for a clean game.
So Emmett Zayler gets his first touches of the match. And now Thomas Pretty. Quick turn. Finds Carpi again.
Again, Spencer on the bench. Still unsure if that was an injury or a tactical change, but...
Not sure. I mean, always wonders when you take a player of that caliber off, but whether it's fitness concerns or just a tactical decision, Pretty is more than capable.
Jaden Waldman puts Kyle Takur on the ground. Wilton coming out in this half very much more aggressive, you know, going into 50-50 balls. We'll see how that works. Hopefully the game doesn't get chippy too quickly.
Demore now. Goes long. Rodriguez wins it. But
Arthur offside.
Rodriguez or Arthur, we're not sure who.
Looks like Arthur's coming back from an offside position. Yeah, how dare they penalize King Arthur? How
He's
dare
just
they?
Too fast for his own feet.
Yeah, you know, they should change the rules, but, you know, it's all good. King Arthur's right here, right close to us, but he'll get it back. We know he will. Looking for a long ball likely here from a free kick in their own half just before midfield. Stavkowski says, get the first ball.
And then launches it.
And Owen Perry gets the first ball.
And now Hellman on the second ball. Owen Perry is shifted out to the left-hand side, it looks like. Finds Waldman, but it's actually trickled out of play there.
Unlucky. Not a lot of room there for Owen Perry to work in.
Perry once again winning in the air. He does have a 90-inch vertical, allegedly.
Oh, I mean, that's a little bit more than Michael Brennan's 50-inch vertical. You know, I've seen the pictures. They do not lie. Stats do not lie. So we'll look to see that if and when he comes back into the game. Oh, given away here. Carpi wins it back.
Striding forward, Adrian Carpi.
he enjoys carrying that ball forward. Not a lot of pressure from Wilton, letting Staples have the ball for the most part, able to pass it center back to center back as Carpy looks to move it forward.
Hellman slides to keep it. I mean,
Unable
he'll
to
be
keep it
feeling
in.
that one tomorrow.
Little-
And in the
little
shower.
turf burn.
He'll be feeling that in the shower.
Oh. You know, I don't know about you, Scotto, but I haven't heard too much chatter from the coaches. You know, both coaches seeming to be. You know, we know Coach Liam is generally a quieter coach, not one
Trust his players.
not one to scream at his players, but you know, I haven't heard too much from either side here, letting their players play, which is definitely the pure of games, which is sometimes more enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I haven't heard much from Liam or Coach Edwin Carvajal of the Warriors. Wonder if there's any relation there to the Real Madrid right back, Danny Carvajal. I mean,
You know, you never know.
might have to ask him after the game.
You know, actually, he used to coach me in Rush Soccer. He's a good coach. He loved me, so you know, got something right there. But we're gonna see how he tries to what the team talk at halftime did for the Wilton Warriors. As Carpy will take a free kick just inside the Wilton Warriors half. Gonna pull a Wilton here with the long ball into the box. It's a good one. Over everyone, straight to the Wilton keeper, Tristan Albright.
I mean, back to Carvajal for a second, the coach. I mean, he does have a style, a tactical style of a team from Madrid, but I'd say it is the one that wears red.
It is the one coached by Mr. Simeone, not Real Madrid.
Carpy using his physical strength there to shield it.
Looks like he's getting fouled there. We'll get the call. You know, it's been really, really composed from the Staples center backs, whether it's been Carpy or Pretty or Gerling. You know, really not too much pressure, able to keep their back to their own goal, able to face up and do what they want to do.
Not too much pressure, not too much change in the playing style either from Wilton or the Wreckers this half.
Yeah, you know, I'm waiting for the Wreckers to get that long ball over the top, but Wilton really seeming to stay kind of defensive, you know, not getting too many players up.
As Waldman heads it on, but
Looks like there
not
could have been an
sure.
advantage there, but maybe shoving the back there from Waldman for Staples Wreckers, but will
definitely
be a
could
free
have
kick.
played advantage, but the Wreckers will regain possession.
I'm looking to see him get it out wide to Perry, to Arthur, and see if they can cross the ball in, because that's the way they often get their goals. You know, getting down the wing, getting to the byline and crossing it in. So I'm looking to see how they can do that during this half.
As Hellman receives.
Ooh. Shoving the back from Carpy. We'll get a foul call there, but no card.
Always a foul there, but
yeah.
maybe Carpy just tried to slow the game down there for a second, as Wilton did have a chance to go forward.
Maybe an opportunity to cross it into the box from a deep position.
I mean, we know where this is going.
You know, I'm gonna guess it's going into that box area, but you know, short.
Oh.
Could not get it there. Carpy will retrieve.
Carpy looking to stride forward here, as it does make its way to Rodriguez, who has space and time.
Gets taken out by Sapkowski.
I'd say that surely should be a
Looks
yellow
like he will
card.
be getting a yellow card. The cap from one of the Wilton captains, cynical foul there as Rodriguez is slow to get up. Sapkowski will get a yellow card and will have to sub out of the game temporarily as Rodriguez stays down. You know, it's a tough one there. Let the ball roll and then kick and took a touch outside right as Sapkowski. Maybe got one in the shin. You know, those are painful ones, but looks like Rossoni will look to sub back in. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Textbook tactical foul there from
For sure.
the Warriors number 6, and he's now in the referee's book.
As Rodriguez gets up gingerly, looks like Rossoni will go back to the bench for now, as Rodriguez will carry on.
Glad
But
he's all right.
one to monitor for sure, because in these type of games, when you feel like the Wreckers have control, not the one where you want to pick up injuries. So
Definitely.
we'll see how that goes on throughout the game. We have a lot of depth on the bench to sub in.
As Emmett and Carpy discuss this free kick opportunity for the Wreckers here.
Looks like he will go into the box. A lot of free kicks into the box for both teams.
Zayler lofts it in. Rodriguez.
Oh.
Ooh.
Got
Glances past the post there.
good control on that header. You know, a lot of room there, a lot of time. Maybe the substitution of Sapkowski hurting the Warriors here will be interesting to see how this new back line looks like. Wimsey has dropped into center back position. It'll be interesting to see how the Wreckers can exploit that.
Interesting how their main midfielder has dropped deep when they need 2 goals, but
Oh,
ooh, the Wreckers almost won the ball back
you
there.
can see why Wilton are hesitant to play out from the back. You know,
That's lovely pressure there.
one touch and Adrian Rodriguez is right in front of goal. So it's not what you want to do. You don't want to give the ball away in your own half. It's Hellman with one of his long patented throw-ins will come.
Again, the Wreckers looking to win it in air, but
Straight through to the keeper. Much of the same from the first half for both teams. Wreckers yet to break through in the second half, but we know will come. Wilton not able to create much from the back, counting on their long balls and hoping for a mistake from the Wreckers.
Wilton a rare opportunity here. But again, good shielding from Gabe Hellman.
Looks like it'll be a Wilton throw-in just off Gabe Hellman.
Wilton looking to go long from this throw, it looks like. Theme
Yeah.
of
If
the
in doubt-
afternoon.
If in doubt, kick it out. Watch out.
Ooh, just
Hellman
off the top of the bench there.
looks, might be aiming for some of the players, but, just goes outside. We'll have to get a new ball for the Wilton Warriors.
Again,
Big
launched
throw.
in the box.
Won by Pretty. Again.
Again. And again by Thomas Pretty. Waldman.
No handball.
Ref says play on. Giacomo back to the Wilton left back. But calm from Emmett Zoller there.
Oh,
and now Arthur, a rare chance to use his pace.
Ooh.
Haven't seen much of it this half.
Looks like it'll be a Wreckers throw-in. Arthur caught in 2 minds there whether to pass it. But it looks like we're going to have some subs over here. I see Peter Nelson, I see Michael Brennan, and I see Grayson Downs. Looks like Perry, Arthur, and Nico will switch out. Some minutes for Peter Nelson here in the midfield. Will be interesting to see how his cohesion goes with Waldman and Drew. Definitely Drew's going to be sitting in. Michael's coming to the right wing, and Grayson will be playing left wing instead of his normal camp position. It'll be interesting to see how the left foot on the left side.
Nice to see Michael Brennan in again. Ooh.
High foot there.
Rodriguez did get his boot up there high, which can be dangerous, but another chance for the Warriors to launch it long.
A couple players in new positions here. Michael Brennan, right wing. Emmett's been playing right back. Peter in midfield, Wallman in midfield, and Grayson on left wing. He played a little bit in the last game at the end against Greenwich, but we'll be interesting to see how it all works out. Definitely need some attacking just to settle into this half. Yet to really put the pressure they want on.
Definitely an opportunity here with players like Brendan Allen and Lucas Alarcon out. An opportunity to switch some stuff around in the attack and midfield for sure for Coach Leon.
For sure, and these players that maybe don't get the minutes that they'd like, these are the opportunities for them to show why they should be on the field and show why they deserve this spot. And it's great for the team morale for everyone to get in. And I'm sure we will see more players on the bench enter as the game goes on. Staples hoping maybe for some more security, another security goal to make it 3-0, as 2-0 score is never safe.
Throw for Gabe Hellman here on the far side.
Reckon he can get us in the box?
I mean,
Oh,
can't cross anything out.
deep one. One by Nelson.
Nelson's with his first touch of the game as Rodriguez on the turn. Lovely ball in
Brennan.
for Michael Brennan. Takes it around the goalkeeper. It's just a little too wide.
Keeps it in though.
He keeps it in. And now Grayson.
Over
Ooh.
everyone. Unlucky from Brennan there. Got there in time, but the touch just too much around the keeper. Unable to get there before it hit the byline.
Absolutely brilliant pass from Rodriguez there to find him in between the lines. And, Michael Brennan uses pace. He also runs track. A lot of members on the team do.
It's exactly where you want him as the right winger. Coming into the middle. Taking that space vacated by Adrian, taking over the center backs. As he falls over, looks like he will not get the call. Will be a Wilton free kick. Checks his nose. I'm pretty sure he's not bleeding. I think that was just for show. But he will drop back as Wilton will likely go long from this free kick.
You know, Michael was a little unfortunate there. He took around the keeper. He did everything right. I mean, just a little bit too far.
You know, it's tough when you're sprinting full speed to stop yourself to take a good touch.
I would have to say definitely the field is a fast one for sure.
For sure.
Waldman now on the right-hand side, and he wins the throw.
You know, it seems like a little bit of fluidity there in positions. You know, Waldman able to go out on the right, Michael tucks in. You know, a lot of people able to play multiple positions, so it's not just padlock to where your position is.
Zeller chips it over the Wilton defense as Waldman whips one in. It's
Big header out.
cannon off the head of
Looks
the
like
Wilton center back, and it will be a corner.
Kick. Opportunity for Pretty to get forward here, as Hellman looks to be coming in for the in-swinger.
Hellman does love a set piece.
He does. You know, whether it's a throw-in or a kick, you know, he's going to look to possibly get this back post, as that seems to be where many of the record set pieces are aimed at.
I do have a soft spot for left backs that are set piece specialists. Alejandro Grimaldo, Federico DeMarco, you know, I would put Hellman in that conversation.
Yeah, as you.
Ooh, good turn from
Liam Joy, as he looks to get forward here, but Emmett will be there to cross to
good cover
kick
there
it
from
out.
the right back.
You know, an opportunity with Staples committing people forward for the corner kick. As we'll see a sub, Eamon Zadorian will come on, and it will be Philip Jeschke coming back off. Eamon Zadorian coming on the left back position. Sorry, he'll be going against Michael Brennan. Familiar players with each other. It'll be interesting to see how they compete with each other. Big throw from Eamon.
Wilton player Liam tried to flick it on, but Pretty is there. And now launches up. Good first touch from Rodriguez, who brings it down and now looks to turn. Nelson is there to help out, but Wilton emerges with the ball. Drew Hill using his strength. Hopefully he can win it back. And he does.
That's strong from him and Grayson. Double teaming there with the guy on his back. Looks to be a Wilton throw in here. You know, the Wreckers are still looking for that first half goal. You know, Wilton have not threatened as much, but it's still, you definitely want to see it. The third goal will allow other people to get in.
Lovely touch from Rodriguez there. He loves to drop deep from that striker position.
False 9.
Now he
sure.
finds Michael Brennan on the right-hand side, facing his former or current teammate, Eamon Zadorian. Michael slows it down and finds Emmett.
Time here to drive for Emmett.
Good ball into Rodriguez. Hint of offside, but he plays it in. Chance here for Downs. Grayson Downs.
Oh,
lovely save from Tristan
saved
Vincent.
off the post.
Albright there.
You know, they gave Emmett a lot of time outside the box, able to find Adrian, who crosses it over. Unfortunate Grayson there, not able to convert. It's a great save from Albright.
As Pretty jogs forward, he'll try to get on this corner kick for the Wreckers.
Carpy's been hesitant to go forward, you know, being very much a center back today, although he does like to get forward sometimes. It'll be Michael on this in-swinger, trying to see if they can increase their lead.
Michael Brennan, in-swinger, good ball. Ooh, good
Right,
hands,
the
though,
keeper.
from Tristan Albright. And he launches it quickly to Giacomo De Paola.
Well done by Pretty.
Ooh, hint of handball. Now Downs, quickly, the other end. Oh,
Just over.
looks to find Rodriguez, who's in acres of space there in the back post, but unable to find him, unfortunately, for the Wreckers. But, again, quickly sprung forward on the counter there.
Yeah, you know, Staples have been able to win the ball back quickly and launch counterattacks from it. Definitely something we'll have to look out for.
Wilton again, launching it forward. Waldman recovers it, though, and now finds Hill. A lovely body feint from Hill as he finds Hellman. Now Downs. Ooh. Good turn from Hellman, who's Downs on the left-hand side. Looks to cut in.
Good little triangle there from Hellman, Grayson, and Waldman. You know, Staples have been able to find those little combinations on the wing, you know, with Duquesne and Whitaker. I wonder if we'll see them again, as we see a lot of people rotating in and out. Staples being the possession leader for the vast majority of this game.
Ooh, as the Wilton center back shanked it into the bushes. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the player that has to go get that.
You know, I've heard that, you know, there's a lot of people on the bench, on the Staples bench, that don't like to go get the balls. You know, you gotta take one for the team. You gotta go get the ball sometimes, you know. So, it'll be interesting to see who goes and gets that ball. I can tell you who it won't be. King Arthur. He will not be getting that ball. Oh, looks
that's
like
actually Zach Gilman.
Gilman will be going to retrieve. What a lad. Adrian crossed it in for Michael. Well taken care of by the Wilton defense.
So now Michael Brennan down, struggling to keep his footing, but good win from Drew Hill there, strong in midfield. Interesting that we haven't seen Epstein introduced back into the game. I thought he was brilliant in that first half, but whether that's a fitness or a tactical decision, I mean, Drew Hill is a similar player actually in the midfield, both very strong and good at recovering those loose balls.
As Wilton look to play a through ball, and Bacarpi is there with time and will play it back to the keeper. Maybe a second or third touch on the ball.
From the Italian.
Ooh, Michael Brennan showcasing the 50-inch vert there. You know, a little dummy. Let the ball go by for sure, is on purpose.
Not sure if we hit the 50-inch vert mark there, but I mean,
Maybe 51, but you know, I'm sure we'll see it again.
As the ref says, keep it clean. As Wilton drives down the left-hand side.
Zadorian looks to get the ball in the box. It's awkward, but Hellman will clear to Grayson.
Hellman deals with the second ball there, good. And now Downs a chance on a counter, but it's crunched by the Wilton player. I mean,
great tackle by
did
Zachary
get all
Drew.
ball there. Nothing you can say about that,
Ooh.
except fair play. But now Hellman
gives it back.
Gives him a taste of his own medicine. I mean, you love to see that from him. That's the captain mentality there from Gabe Hellman.
As the Wreckers look to get forward here. Oh, he's given away cheaply.
Warriors struggling even to control the ball. As Nelson controls and plays back to find Hill, who shut down fastly, actually. Good work from the Wilton forward to press there. But Nelson recovers it once again. He's been solid since his introduction.
You know, I'm waiting for some substitutions. You know, I see Gilman, you know, kicking a ball around there. Cam Myers yet to touch the field. Killian Morris.
As Mikey Brennan looked to advance into the Wilton box, but couldn't get on that loose ball.
It'll be interesting to see how it looks like Gilman will be coming on as well as Morris. Gilman may be coming into that 9 position, as Adrian did pick up a little knock. He's been moving well, but you know, just err on the side of caution.
Now Waldman looks to bring the ball forward. Finds Michael Brennan, who finds Emmett. Back out to Brennan. Good possession from the Wreckers here.
Good composure from Pretty there. As you hear the Wilton parents, you know, telling their kids to pressure, but it seems as though Staples kids have just been able to handle the pressure this whole game so far.
What pressure, you might say?
That is what they say.
Hill, that pass is a little bit long, but Emmett does have pace.
Unable to keep it in. Michael Brennan was in there, but just over. As Stepkowski will re-enter, as well as Green. And for the Wreckers, Gilman will come on, Adrian will come off, and Killian will come on as Hellman will take a break. Emmett will go over to the left as Killian will play the right back. And Eli Zev will also come on for Jaden Waldman, likely playing in that attacking mid position.
Brother of the infamous Josh Zev.
Very infamous. It'll be interesting to see these new players that aren't getting as much minutes.
Josh Zev, bit of an urban legend around these parts.
Very much so. As the Warriors have been getting forward, although Drew makes a great tackle there.
Now Downs, another chance for him to get on the ball.
I was playing Monopoly against Downs today. It was a disgrace. I landed on his hotel. I had to pay him $950. I'm broke, but I digress.
Michael now, chance to go forward, chance to take on his man.
Ooh,
Cuts inside onto his left foot, and good ball there to find Zev. But the Warriors do recover the ball. Now DePaula, lovely turn to be fair. Now the Warriors, sorry.
Pretty takes a tumble, and he will get the call. A little bit lucky there. Looks like he got his feet caught up with Joy there, but
Bit of an outburst from Joy there. You can understand the frustration.
he's not
but
happy with it. You know, it's an opportunity for Wilton to get forward and gives away a cheap foul. It's definitely frustrating. Shaking his head as he walks over by the ref.
he can only blame himself there, I have to say.
Yep, it's an unfortunate one, but he'll be looking to get it back.
Carpy now looking at
Possibly switch it over to Emmett or just go deep.
as he goes long.
Look for Gilman.
Gilman, newly introduced.
A little bit different of a profile from Adrian and Nico. Or not Nico, sorry, Noah.
As Wilton do shield it out.
Looks like it'll be Staples' ball.
Interesting decision there to shield the ball out, even though it was off a Wilton player. And Emmett, wow.
Big throw from Emmett. You know, people like to compare Emmett and Hellman's long throw. Just enjoy him, man.
Just
you know,
enjoy them both, I would say.
eventually they will not be here for us to admire their throws. Just enjoy it, man. You know?
As Kameyer looks to be warming up.
It's an awkward one in the box. Zev controls, but ruled to be a handball.
Sapkowski looking to do what he does best now.
It's going to be a deep one. Over to Joy. Wins the header, but will fall to Killian.
Ooh, ole.
Cheeky flick.
Lovely sombrero there from Killian. They say he's Irish. I mean, I want to see his passport. That was very much Brazilian.
Oui.
Lovely possession here from the
Good
Wreckers.
composure to keep the ball as Pretty will look for Michael.
Got something on it to guide it into the path of Zev, but ooh.
As Gilman will run this down, put some pressure on the keeper as he goes deep. Emmett will look to win the header.
Does.
It's a great jump from Emmett.
And Carpy wins it. Emmett looks to find
for
Gilman in behind.
Has he kept his line? Looks like the ball's gone out of bounds. You know, the Wreckers have yet to create the same opportunities they created in the first half. You know, still keeping the pressure on, but, you know, not having Duquet and Whitaker, as well as Rossoni up there, has definitely been a different look. But, you know, keeping the control of the game for sure. They've rarely been under pressure, so I'm sure the goal will come. If not, they will keep this defensive shape up. Little kickball here from both teams as Drew wins the header. Oh, Michael can't bring it down.
Looks like the ball boy actually might have gotten Michael's way there.
Little dummy.
Drew wins it again for the Wreckers and finds Michael out on his right-hand side. He has time and space and finds Killian.
Oh, Killian could not get there. Looked as though he could have, but maybe just didn't realize his position in there, as will be a Warrior throw-in.
Good win from Drew. As the players look to bring it down and it eventually falls to DePaolo, but then to Gilman. Ball's bouncing around here now. Gilman looks to go forward, but unfortunately he's gone out of play. Ran out of touch there.
Looks like there will be a sub for the
And
Warriors.
Chase Kameyer takes off his bib as he is preparing to be introduced.
DePaolo will come off. The Gore will take his place as Chase will come in on the next whistle. Maybe giving Emmett a break. Oh, foul there from Killian. As, you know, the patented deep free kick for the Warriors right on the midfield line, looking to get into the box. Let's see if Eamon can reach the box here.
Simeone would beg to defer, but
Just on the edge of the box.
Nelson wins.
Blocked by Downs.
And plays it forward with his head, who looks for Zev. Who wins it? Zev driving forward now. Looks to play it through. Here's Downs. Grayson Downs.
It's a great
Ooh.
save.
Ooh.
Shouts of handball there, but nothing given.
It's another good save from Albright. I mean, he's a great keeper.
One you'd expect him to make, but definitely one that he had to. Parried it well.
That was a lovely play from Zev, who turns into the space, found a perfect through ball, and Downs Although it was a tight angle, I mean, he did get it on goal, which was what you want from that sort of position.
Exactly. As Wilton looked to get a ball in the box here, a lot of room given.
Oof, opportunity for Wilton.
Demore will
Demore claims.
his first real action of the game. Was very ready, which, you know, after being on his line for the most of the game, you cannot overstate how hard that is to be ready.
As now Gilman looks to go forward, and he actually does get to the ball, Zach Gilman, and attempts to turn, and he continues to press. Falls to Zev. Great work from Gilman there. Great work, right, to just keep going. Zev now, chance to strike.
Ooh!
Zev!
Looked like it could have been curling, but just a little wide, off balance there. As Chase will check in now. Looks like Carpy will take a break as Chase will go to right back and Killian will go into center back.
Chase Kallmeyer debuting his new cleats actually after a few slip incidents in a previous game, but hopefully these cleats can do him better. He told me in school that they were the newest model.
They look fresh, you know, white and blue, just like the Wreckers colors. Maybe that was part of the idea as Demore composure here. Lets a little time run off the clock. As looks like Demore will look for a punt here. Get the Wreckers off the pitch. Ooh, touch from Killian. Given away.
As the ball's bouncing back and forth, Kallmeyer looks to win it back. Now Hill.
Drew goes to the back.
This will be an opportunity for the Warriors, you know.
One of the better ones for sure. You know, it's gonna be a free kick about 10 yards outside the box. See if they can test Demore here, get a shot on goal.
As we approach the 70th minute here at Wakeman Field.
10 minutes left to go. It'll be interesting to see if Wilton, you know, commit more people up the pitch as it gets down to the nitty-gritty.
You know, they say never. I mean, if Wilton get one back here, it would be scary times for the Wreckers, but...
And this is why they say 2-0, most dangerous score. So Zadorian will be on this one. Looking like he's going to be aiming for the back post, but you never know. Might try to catch the keeper off guard, as everyone from Staples will be behind the ball. Try to get this out quickly. Three-man wall, you know, the mighty wall of Brennan, Zev, and Peter
Here's
Nelson.
Zadorian. He does look for the cross, but it's a bit behind the runs, and Warriors not able to win it there. I mean, I would think Zadorian could have gone for a goal there, but he did go for the cross, and it ended up being unsuccessful. But the Warriors will have a long throw opportunity here.
See if they can get into the box here, make it awkward for the Wreckers defenders. You know, we don't have the big bodies of Carpy and Gerling here, but still very capable defenders. See if they can clear this ball out and possibly find Gilman on the counterattack.
Oh, great save there by Jack Demore. First time he's really been called into action there, but he did well to keep that one out. He got down fast.
It's an awkward one. It's behind him. It's a good header. Staples unable to clear, but he's done well to get low, and he will now looks like they might have given a foul for a push as the ball will be on the ground. Looks like the Wreckers will be trying some new subs. Will be Rossoni and Reyna coming on in the next whistle, and Duque. So a new attack for sure. Possibly trying to replicate what happened in the first half. Try to get another goal to lock this game up for sure.
Here's Brennan. It passes slightly wayward. And now the Warriors thought they had an opportunity, but there was Drew Hill.
You know, Drew's just been there studying. He was doing what Ford was doing the first half. You know, just cleaning everything up, making sure nothing wayward, nothing got even into the center backs, making their lives a lot easier.
As free Brendan Allen chants ripple out throughout the crowd.
The super fans say what they're thinking. You know, they are not holding anything back, and we will see Brendan Allen in a couple games.
After that controversial, let's just say controversial decision versus Greenwich, but
you know, if I speak, I am in big trouble.
If I speak
as the Wreckers
chance for the Warriors here.
Might have a chance here. But
Thomas pretty recovered well there.
Grayson brings the ball down the wing. Looks to cut in. Strikers have both made runs. Gilman will get it down the wing. See if he could take his man on.
Oh, lovely feet from Gilman. Looks to find downs. Good defending from the Warriors.
There.
And now Zev looks to go to it. Ricochets off him. He does win it back. Great heart shown from Zev there. As
foul on Grayson, that's a little
the Warriors do win a free kick.
soft, but you know the Warriors will get another free kick in their own half. There's been a lot of cheap little free kicks in their own half in both halves, but you know, see if they can play from the back here, try to build up into something.
As the Warriors look to go down this side, but Zadorian can control it. It's out,
As
but
we will get
now
some subs, 3 subs for the
subs.
Wreckers. Michael will come off. Drew will take a breather, and it looks like Peter Nelson will come off. So Duque, Rossoni, and Rayner re-entering. So it'll be Duque, Gilman, and who will be the left wing will be Grayson still. So very, very attacking substitutions there. Trying to see if we can, you know, lock the game up, get one or two more goals.
Duque takes from the stomach there.
Took it like a champ, you know, not even leaning over.
Reyna wins back now. Finds Duque, the captain.
Looks like we're going to see a lot of the ball on this side again this half.
Definitely, I mean, the ball has a magnet to the fans.
Yeah, super fans, you know. But, you know, Duque loves getting on the ball, see what he can create here with Gilman as a striker, a new look. Very interesting midfield of Rossoni, Zev, Reyna.
Extremely attacking
Looks
midfield
like
from the
Rossoni
Wreckers here,
might be
but
sitting down,
oh,
back.
chance for Gilman. He's in behind. Zach Gilman. Oh.
Look to chip the keeper just over the bar. But, you know, it's good fight again. You know, the balls up into the air have been awkward for the Wilton defense, and Gilman almost could capitalize there, but just unlucky right there.
Gilman's never stop working. You have to give him that. I mean, the idea was there. The execution just slightly off, but good play from the Wreckers.
It looks like Rossoni will be playing more like a 6 or an 8, as Zev will be the 10. Oh,
ooh, Liam
here.
wins it. Big chance here for the Warriors. It's probably the biggest
Clearance.
opportunity of the game for them as the Dorian steps in. The Warriors have grown into the game, I'll give you that.
Yeah, you know, Pretty looked to shield it out, but Joy just got around him. Could not convert the last pass as Emmett shifted over brilliantly to clear it out. As we will see a Chase Kameyer throw in.
Let's see what he's got on a long throw here.
Oh,
Oh, lovely throw from Chase there, but Sapkowski's there. Number 16. Out to Zadorian, inter-Connecticut players. That should be the Warriors' ball.
good pressure by Duque and Zev there. Looks like it's going to be another throw in by Zadorian.
Oh, off the ball.
Liam
Tussle
goes
there
down.
from
Liam
and Chase, but
he's known to be on the ground frequently, although Chase might have given a little shove there, while the ref wasn't looking, a little cheeky guy. As Rossoni will pick up the ball and spray it out wide to Grayson, as he can take his man one-on-one.
chance to get in the box for Grayson. Ooh, Gilman was arriving, just unable to get there in time, but again, good from the Wreckers out on the left-hand side.
Just a little too much on that ball, but it's good. It's good early cross from Grayson there looking for Gilman. Wilton keeping the ball as they go for the long ball. Looks like it should be won by Killian or Emmett.
Killian gets a goal. Ole. Again, Killian with the
Loves a
Brazilian.
little flick. Killian the Brazilian.
I mean,
It's meant to be.
that's his new nickname now after this.
Might
Two
as well.
sombrero flicks in a span of, what, 40 minutes?
He's a cheeky guy. Michael Brennan patented that, so you might have to give some credit to him. But let's see what Reyna can do here, crossing it over to Chase Kameyer.
Chase.
Oh, Liam gives him a little shiver, as there will be a free kick for Staples Wreckers. A little retribution there from what happened a couple minutes ago.
Would say the ref spared Chase's blushes there, but
Clearly did not forget it, and it wasn't too bad. Just a little shoulder to the chest. I'm sure Chase will play on. As who's going to be on? This is going to be Pretty on the ball.
Chase is a tough guy. He's a tough cookie.
He's getting into the box here. Let's see if he can get his first varsity goal of
As
this year.
Pretty whips it in. Kamar was in there around the ball as
Reyna
went for the strike. Just not enough power behind on his weak foot as Kameyer.
Back to Pretty.
Good work from Pretty there.
Plays in Gilman.
Oh, that's a lovely ball. But
Oh, just
indeed,
offside.
the flag is up. Or should I say, arm.
The arm is up. There are no flags being used. And, you know, we have the green shirted refs. Last game we had the orange shirt. You know, those were the ones that gave 2 red cards, questionable one. So it's interesting to see the different levels of referees. But so thus far, not too many decisions to be made.
Good fight from Rossoni there, but the refs
Looks
have whistled.
Speaking of the devil, looks like they've given a foul against Varsity, which is questionable here, but another opportunity for the Warriors to possibly get a ball into the box. Central free kick here. Let's see who's going to be on the free kick. Looks like Hans Green will be coming back to take it. Very central, you know, awkward sometimes for the keeper.
Yeah, difficult angle this for a free kick.
He's definitely going to have to be on his toes, get ready to come out and claim.
As the Warriors whip it in and, ooh.
Just over. Looks like it was always covered.
Not sure if that was a cross or a shot, but it did almost creep in, you know. But Jack had it covered.
He had it covered. He was there. And we have not too much longer in the game. You know, the JV game has ended. Likely just a couple more minutes.
Should be approaching the final whistle here.
See if the Wreckers can hold on. Nothing silly anymore.
Zadorian launches it forward. Warriors want a goal, probably just for goal difference at this stage, but anything can happen.
It doesn't seem as though they've committed as many players as you would think forward. They've stick to their shape after going down 2-0.
Don't even seem very urgent.
Yeah, it's interesting from Coach Carvajal to kind of, you know, stick to your shape, stick to your game, even when the game might be getting out of hand.
As Chase now on the ball.
Looks to play in Zev. Might be a little bit too much on that ball.
Zev, almost got there.
Just a little bit too much, as it would go out for a goal kick. You know, you have to be looking for some urgency from the Warriors here. You know, you don't have much time left. It's got to come now if it's going to come ever. So let's see what they.
It really is
do.
now or never for the Warriors as
Long
they
ball into Liam Joy.
stick to their strategy, but they don't even have any players committed forward except Joy.
They've really been. It's almost like a 5-back. You know, their CDM's been stepping into center back, and it's interesting for sure.
Ooh, that's an interesting pass from Duque. Now Gilman, but
just
the flag
offside.
does come up. I mean, it was a bit delayed there, the flag, so I thought maybe. And also, if Gilman had left it for Downs, who may have been onside, but good ball from Duque. Just offside, I think.
It's a good idea for sure.
As the ball trickles out and
just out of bounds.
Throw for the Warriors.
Zadorian can get the
does
Warriors
take it
up.
quick. It bounces, but Reyna's there. Good touch, and again, wins the 50-50. And now some time to play Duque forward, but good defense from the Warriors, to be fair. As Noah, slick play there, and Zev, who hasn't been afraid to go in for a tackle. I'll say that from this cameo from him. It's been,
yeah, for sure.
Whoa, good win from Chase Kammeyer there, as it looks like the final whistle has gone.
Final whistle has blown, so it is Staples Wreckers 2, Wilton Warriors 0. A dominant showing from the Wreckers today. You know, not able to get as many goals as they would have liked, but nonetheless, we're in control of the whole game. Come out with a 2-0 win. It's great after a tough loss to come out here with a dominant showing. It's great for the Wreckers.
That's exactly what we want to see with from the Wreckers after a disappointing game, but yeah, if anything, could have been more today.
That's going to be all for us today. This was Owen Goldfarb and Michael Scotto signing off. Enjoy your day.